The JSD Tiger Tracks podcast.
Hey, Tigers. Brent Johnson, Superintendent of the Jerome School District, and Jonathan Gillen here, our CFO, trying to answer questions and help everyone understand school finance. If you have something that you want to know, please give us an email, a call, or let us know. We want to tackle any misconceptions or anything that you want to hear about. So there's been a lot of conversation about federal funding in the news and the media. Some of the volatility there that's been kind of unprecedented for us. What does that mean, and how does that affect the Jerome School District, Jonathan?
Yeah. So federal funding, there has been a lot of information in the news about it. And so just so you kind of know what we use federal dollars for, it's to supplement services for kids. And so that'll help with the IDEA Act, Individuals with Disabilities Act. It'll help us provide title programs and extra supports in the classroom. And we utilize those dollars specifically for supplementing our classroom. It's actually part of the rules associated with federal funding. We also use it for things like our USDA program and providing school lunch. And so a lot of the discussion that we have is what our federal impact's going to have on the Jerome School District. And we don't really know the answers to all of those, but it's part of the work that we do to kind of monitor that federal funding. Again, federal dollars are very specific as to purpose. And so whatever we receive the federal dollars for is what we have to largely use them for to make sure we meet the needs of kids. So I think what you'll start to see as we work through the budget process that we'll be discussing as a district, what our expectations are for federal dollars as we come into next year, and then how we plan to use those dollars. So stay tuned during the budget process to see about that.
Well, and that's why our free and reduced form, on top of we want to provide lunch and breakfast to all of our students and help wherever we can with families that are in need. Those percentages of those forms are the numbers that they use to allocate us monies that help us support many different programs, struggling students in academics, on top of just the food, free and reduced lunch applications. So that's why those are very important to us and critical for supporting programs outside of the lunchroom as well. So if you have questions, please let us know. Have a great day, Tigers, and thank you for tuning in.
Subscribe now to the JSD Tiger Tracks podcast on YouTube and Spotify to stay up to date on all things Jerome School District. One team, one town, one family.